Hey everybody, welcome to the live stream. Hopefully you can hear me okay out there. Looks like we got a couple people here. You figured giving away a bunch of free stuff, more people would show up, but we'll give them a couple minutes. I do want to say thanks to everybody out there in the YouTube land and the Instagram land. I was going to make a list of people to say thanks, but it's too long. I didn't want to leave anybody out, make anybody feel bad, but I appreciate everybody that supports me. My throat's a little dry. And everybody that supports me, leaves comments, likes, watch my videos, and all that stuff. So my 500 coincides with my 2 years on YouTube as well. Has kind of been a slog of sorts, but the first 100, the first 500, the first 1,000 are always the hardest. So we'll see where we can go from here. I do have a few things planned. To get to the start of things, though, I do have a link out in the comment section here. If you want to come up, promote your channel, say hi, whatever, you're more than welcome to. I'll pull you in, do whatever. We will look to see who's here real quick. We got Miss Caprice, Draculina Horror. Hey, Ryan, and the rest of the chat. Congratulations again on your milestone, Ryan. Well deserved. And oh, I hear Loveful now. I'm dedicating it to you. That's now the car jam for life. And I sounded like a Muppet. I probably sound like a Muppet right now. So when I sing, I got like my normal voice, or I can do like a low voice, and I totally whiffed that. We got Mr. 4K Lowdown, Derek Lowe in here. There's my link. Corey Wilkie's Music and Movies and Music. If you haven't checked him out, check out his Instagram and all that. He was just in Iowa with Bob and Jake and Mel, and somebody else was there. I forget who else was there, but a big old meetup with them, which we may talk about the St. Louis meetup here in a minute. Stay waiting, Cindy Moore. Happy 500. Thank you very much. Mr. Holland Oates. You caught me, Holland. I tried to get you entered into the giveaways, and you said no. I was trying to figure out who you are, man. One of these days. Movie Hunter 2020. I will get you the pictures of what steelbooks I have that you might be interested in. Sometime this week, I'm on vacation after. Actually, I'm on vacation right now, but we're going out of town for like the next 3 days. So when I get back, I'll get them to you. And thank you very much for the 500. Culture Trini, did I win? Did you enter, Culture Trini? I didn't see you say that you wanted anything. If you want something, I can still get you on the thing. It's either the Mallrats, the Batman 89 4K, or not 4K Steelbook, or the Lighthouse 4K from A24. Or by saying hello to everybody. You won, Trini? Please type in your address chat to claim your prize. That is true. Again, everybody saying hi to everybody. I do want to bring one thing up real quick. Starting at 9 p.m. Eastern, you got these guys, the Collectors Club, doing their 7 days of streams. It starts tonight. It's over on Huck's Pop Culture Cafe channel. And they're doing a sci-fi themed live tonight, so that'll be interesting. So if you want to check out, if my stream runs over on that time and you want to check them out, I'm perfectly fine with that. Give these guys support. They're all great guys. So there's my plug for them. And let me see if I can find my way back to yeah, there we go. Congrats on the 500. Thank you very much, Wilkie. And no, I'm good. I'm just joking. I know you are, Trini. I mean, I can still get you on there. I've got the things. Another thing I wanted to bring up tonight at midnight. I guess it's technically 12:01. It's been moved up. Let me get that pulled up here. Where are we at? Oh, here we go. So, can everybody see that? There we go. Collection questions comes out tonight at 12:01 a.m. I don't know what the price of them are. I want to say $14.99 maybe. I've already got mine in the mail. So you can check it out on collectionquestion.com, all one word. And yeah, you can, like I said, they don't have anything up on the website right now for purchase. I think catalog, yeah, just takes you to a gift card. But at 12:01, Collection Questions will go live. And here is the final product. It looks just like how he kept it the whole time. So there's the front of it. There's the back of it. You got Mel, Ken, AJ Reacts, Arthur, Jake from Steelbook Obsessed, and I'm going to be honest, I don't know who the last guy is. I have not watched this yet. I just got it in the mail Friday. Little disc in here. So, again, tonight, I guess tomorrow morning, 12:01, it goes live. Collectionquestion.com. You can get your copy if you want one. So there's my two plugs. Collectors Club, 9 p.m. Eastern. Collection Questions. A lot of collector stuff going on. Oh, yeah. Tiana's here. Congrats on 500, Ryan. Thank you very much, Tiana. Hopefully Canada's doing well tonight. Again, everybody saying hi to everybody. I love the community. Everybody loves to say hi to everybody. Jared Runner. Hey there, Ryan. Congratulations on 500. Thank you very much, Jared. I appreciate it. Caveman. Congratulations on 500 subscribers. Thank you very much, Caveman. I promise you I'm going to get over to Owensboro sometime soon. Got to figure it out. My girlfriend was yelling at me yesterday because I go out too much apparently now, even though I've cut back. So randomly tonight, things might show up like digital codes to movies. Like, I don't know, this Fright Night code. As I'm talking, things might show up. I do have some giveaways. I do have some questions and answers. If you remember, first part of July, I asked questions. It was partially for the St. Louis live stream when I did the meetup with Bob, KB, Nathan, Fish, and Tim in April. And not all of them got answered. So I'm going to do that tonight. So there's the Fright Night. Let's see. Go ahead and take that down. Fright Night is gone. It is gone. Frenzy V3, congrats. Thank you very much, Frenzy. Hey, just speaking of Nathan Jones, specifically Blu-rays with Nathan Jones. Hey, how's it going? Had a great time with him in St. Louis. Just had a film journey, and now I've completely blanked on who it was with. Just came out. I have not watched it yet. Man, I'm a bad host. Hey, 4K King. I was just plugging it tonight. Collection Questions comes out. Congratulations on 500 subs. Thank you very much, 4K King. Adam the Movie Hunter, congrats on the 500 milestone. You will be there shortly, sir. You keep putting out the great content and the great hunts and all that good stuff, and you will be there shortly. Your channel has exploded, I think, here in the last couple of weeks. Congrats, Ryan. Thank you very much again. Dude who loves movies. That's right, Cody. I was thinking that, but you just had Dell on there too, and Dell's was great too. Dell's been killing it. He's been on a lot of great stuff here lately. Yes, Collection Questions tonight. But yeah, so Fright Night. Or Adam, did you already hit 500? Because Caveman's saying, ooh, where'd my stuff go? There we go. Did you get 500 already? Or are you close to 500? I thought you were close. Loved your last Criterion. I can't wait for the next sale. The next sale is probably, hopefully, only going to be new releases between now and then because I went way overboard. Way overboard. That's right. You did hit 500. There's a bunch of new people that came up here in the last like 6 months that have just been blowing it up, and I forgot who all's where. I know there's some people are a lot less than what they are, or should be, I should say. And yeah, 500. That's right. You did get 500, but keep it up. And we do have a guest joining us. Let's see who this is. Mr. Cal from Cal L Daily.
Yes, Mr. Mystery. What's going on, man?
What is going on? I'm just in here, giving away codes and stuff like that, and I'm going to be doing
code,
a little
man.
Q&A here in a little bit.
Where's my Batman?
Hey, I
Yeah,
don't think you entered. I don't think you entered, sir.
I didn't have to enter, man. Don't tell me you stole my balloons.
Stole your balloons.
That's a line from Batman.
Man.
He stole my
Oh
balloons.
yeah, yeah, yeah. I remember that now.
You ain't no Batman fan. See me? See what I
Man,
mean?
it's been a while since I watched '89. Deadpool Fanatic #1. Happy 500. Thank you very much.
You was like
Everybody
30
saying, "Hey,
in
Mr. Cal."
89, right?
What's that?
Nothing. Never mind. But congratulations, Ryan, man. I thought, I thought I missed you, but congratulations.
No, and I'm sure after this we're going to do a little thing you've been talking to me about all week.
Yeah, you can do it right after. Who's this?
And we got a Jared Runner in the house. Hey, Jared, how are you doing tonight?
Hello.
Let's see.
Damn,
Let me get back in here.
he had the Mrs. Delphire hello. He said hello.
The monkey is in the house. Congrats on 500, Ryan. I knew it was only a matter of time. I knew you would like everything, everywhere, all at once. Yes, I love that movie. And yeah, I've already got too many copies. I've got 3 right now, and I've got a 4th one in the mail, so I'm going to have to get rid of one. But
Ryan,
let's see.
Ryan, can I
Yes,
ask you a
sir.
question? What's the secret,
Yep.
man? 500. I know you think you slowed down, but you got it relatively fast. So what's the secret? What did you do?
Consistency. Even even when I kind of got flustered a little bit, I didn't think I was making any progress, and I slowed down. I just stayed consistent. Put out a video every Wednesday. I tried a couple different things. I've seen what worked, what didn't. I did notice after I did a couple of the YouTube creator surveys that I did have some change in my YouTube world where I wasn't getting as many views. So I think there may have been a little bit of biased because I don't like shorts, and I mentioned that in one of the things. And then all of a sudden, my channel kind of slowed down a little bit.
Yeah, let me get up out of here. You blackball. Let me go. Let me leave now. No, I'm just
Spicy
joking.
4K actions in the house. Sup, everyone? Hey, Spicy, how's it going?
Yep.
Hopefully, everybody's
Are you
getting these
saying?
4K codes and stuff I'm giving away because I gave away Fright Night and Poltergeist.
Ooh, Fright Night? I don't got Fright Night. Damn, I should have been
Why
here
not?
first.
You got the
Never
Lost
seen
Boy
Fright
code?
Night.
No,
Fright
I never
Night's
bought
good.
that Lost Boys. Nope, I never did buy that.
Fright Night is good. I like it. It's probably in my top 5 vampire movies. I think. So yeah.
You want me to say it? I know what you want to do. You want me to be the bad guy since it's your party. You don't want to be the bad guy as usual. So I'll say it. Fright Night's not top 10 guys for a vampire flick. I know it's great setting, great time, great mesh of comedy and horror, but it's not top 10 guys.
For me, it's like top 5, but I don't do a whole lot of horror. So like my vampire movies are like 30 Days of Night, Bram Stoker's Dracula, Fright Night, Lost Boys, John Carpenter's Vampires.
Okay, here's the big debate.
And that's about it. And
Lost
Holland is
Boys.
right. Shorts are for wearing, not watching. Hey, we got Bob's Blu-rays in the house. Congrats on 500. Thank you very much, Bob.
Hello,
I appreciate
Bob.
it greatly.
What up, Bob? Hey, so is it because the Rat Pack was having this whole debate. Is it the Lost Boys or is it Fright Night? Which one is it? What's better?
For me, nostalgia reasons, probably Lost Boys, just because it's got Kiefer Sutherland in it and all that. He was like hitting it big in the 80s. But I think as I've gotten older, I prefer Fright Night just a little bit more.
Yeah, it got Marcy Darcy, So you don't know who that is, huh?
Marcy Darcy. I should know that. I definitely should know that.
Married with Children, man. The Bundys.
Oh yeah. Marcy Darcy, yeah. The neighbor. Yep.
I love Sarandon though. He I don't know. He's funny, but not yet so campy where it takes you out of it. He really did well in that role.
And we got Tim Talks Talkies now. So what up, guy? Tim, I plugged your all's Collectors Club starting here in about 45 minutes. Hopefully y'all have a good stream. And Bob says Lost Boys is better for me, or I always forget. So the alligator's going for the bigger. So Lost Boys over Fright Night for him. Alligator, man.
I just watched Fright Night for the first time this year, so the nostalgia it wasn't near for me. But I will say it's a good movie. I wasn't scared of Kiefer Sutherland. He just doesn't seem intimidating to me as Sarandon. I'm, I don't know. But I will say, I think that soundtrack gets that movie over more. Like it's the soundtrack, dude. Like you take that soundtrack away, it's a good movie, but the soundtrack makes it an awesome movie.
I think Hollow Notes is saying Fright Night and Lost Boys are the same. He don't like them, either one of them. Let's see. Any new 4K releases you really recommend? What literally just came out? The Vanilla Sky is really, really good. I know it's a weird movie. Not a whole lot of people like it. I like it. The Truman Show. Truman Show looks great in 4K.
I got one,
Man.
but it's not new. If you want a great 4K though, like transfer wise, Casino, guys. Casino is one of the best 4Ks I've seen. Like it pops. Like even just look at that scene where he has the suit on, the red suit. You'll just know from that scene this movie is fire transfer. So.
And K-Man movies and more in the house. Sisu, the 4K. I have not watched it yet, but I've heard really, really good things about the 4K. Lost Boys over Fright Night for me, but it's still a great vamp flick. All right. Fright Night is best, but marginally. And we got Mr. Collector questions in the house.
Going on.
Roger.
Thanks for having me. What's up, man? How y'all doing?
Nice. That look good on 4K, Jared?
No, I just got the Blu-ray.
Did the 4K only come out in the Steelbook? Did they not have an individual 4K release, or did they?
I wouldn't know.
I don't remember if they did or not.
They did.
I hear that movie's good.
Yeah, I haven't watched
That's
it yet.
on 500 subs, Mr. Ryan.
I appreciate it. It's been a long slog, I guess you could say.
It has not. See, that's so subjective because, dude, you can't. I remember when you started, and you did this thing. I mean, you got 300. Like, I was here for that too. It was nothing. And so, dude, trust me, man. Shoot, look. I've been around way longer than you, and I ain't even got near half of you. So.
That's true.
I mean, I'm not complaining. You're more consistent. I understand, but it's just like that's man. You do a good job, though. You do.
Yeah, like I said, I really enjoyed that Criterion video.
Yeah, when he's not crying about his mega replay, he does great. He does great.
Well, it's been slow, but I got some video. Okay, so yeah, I guess I can go ahead and say this now. Side Hustle Cinema, what's up, man? Congratulations. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. So August, I'm doing a little August rush. Right now I have 15 videos in the chamber already loaded up for August.
What?
I'm doing a video a day in August. Most of them are short form, under 8 minutes, 7 minutes, 6 minutes, 5 minutes, stuff around there. I kind of went nuts on unboxing stuff, so I decided to see what can happen if I can do a video a day for August.
Oh, you're trying to bake me lose this.
Hey, I'm trying to get my views up, man, my count up. So I can monetize and make that 8 cents a year.
Ask for a raise, man.
Uh-oh. Derek, are you really Pussifer or Primus? I'm going to go Primus. I like Pussifer. I really like Maynard James Keenan a lot. I like Tool and Perfect Circle, but out of his 3 bands, Pussifer is probably my least favorite, even though I own all their stuff. I'm going to go with Primus. Les Claypool is just insane on the bass, and you can't beat Tim on the drums and Larry Lalonde on guitar. It's the best trio ever.
Is that Pussifer or Pussifer?
Pussifer. Well, it depends on where you're at, I guess, in the States. I call it Pussifer.
I mean, is it a play on Puss and the devil? Like, what is that?
Basically, you know who Tool is, right? Maynard James Keenan and all that good stuff.
Okay.
So basically, it's his hillbilly rock band, but they're kind of like a cross between hillbilly rock and Tool. Not Tool. I'd say they're more Perfect Circle, a little bit more musically more like Perfect Circle, but they're more, I don't know, more country-ish, I guess, but they're not really even country-ish. What are you, crazy? 6 minutes abs? I love that scene. He was a serial killer. He was about to kill you.
Oatmeal.
I'm trying to so Les Claypool right now is out with his Flying Frog Brigade band, and they're playing in Nashville on Halloween, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to go see him or not. Everybody still saying hi to everybody. So I'm going to do something real quick. I'm going to get onto my first giveaway real quick. Let me see if I can figure this out.
You already got your first giveaway.
Well, my first giveaway. So we're gonna go with the wheel of silliness here.
Oh, okay.
So this is this is for the mall rats. I'm assuming you guys can still see me because all I can see is this big wheel of silliness. So this is for the Arrow Blu-ray mall rats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle this 10 times. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's see who wins the mall rats. Let's spin this wheel. Oh, boom. Stay waiting, which was just in the chat here.
I don't know, man. I think that says 4K King.
Now, don't cheat, Roger.
Did you enter?
No, I didn't.
But I'm going to spin it one more time, though, for a backup, just in case she does not want it. And is it going to stay on the 4K lowdown? So 4K lowdown, you are the backup winner if Stay Waiting does not want it.
The lowdown. Congrats, both.
Yep.
So stop sharing this. Now I got to load up my other.
But you already. What I was going to say was you already had your first giveaway, the Batman. You know that's going to Daily. That's going to me.
Well, like I said.
Has anyone seen this?
I liked it.
Sakura?
I liked what you said. What's that?
Sakura with Donnie Yen.
I don't know what that is.
The new Donnie Yen movie. I have not seen that yet.
Oh, I can't make it out.
It's actually pretty good.
So what is my second? There we go. I was trying to get me a second screen hooked up so I would not have to do this so I can actually see what's going on. So, okay, we should be back. Am I back? Yes, we're back. Okay, there we go. So Stay Waiting. I will wait until I do all 3 drawings. I've got you on Instagram, so I'll hit you up when this is all done because you may win one of the other ones. So there's our first winner. There we go. But yeah, okay, where are we at? I need to learn how to operate this thing.
See, Roger, this is all rigged. I was supposed to get Batman. You was supposed to get that Mall Rats. It's all rigged.
We got
Tony
in the house. Tony the table. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Tony. I appreciate it. Big whammy, big money, no whammy. You know what? Who remembers that show? The No Whammy show. I don't remember what the name was. Like every time I try to say it, like nobody ever remembers it. It was from the 80s. It was my favorite
I remember Wham.
Wham.
Nah, the group.
So yes, Cindy.
George Michael.
Okay. Film Addiction. Here's another channel that needs to get some more subscribers and all that good stuff. He is working his way up. Follow him on Instagram and all that good stuff. Film Addiction. How are you doing tonight, sir? And we got Mr. Dimension Scott in the house. How's it going? Pressure Luck. Thank you. Yes. I knew the older guys in the house would remember it. I remember watching that all the time whenever I was little. Even Culture knew it. I loved that show whenever I was younger. But so
Culture.
I got the collection questions in the mail the other day, Roger. Thursday or Friday, I forget whenever it was. And I opened up. I have not watched it yet. I'm going on vacation. I guess technically I'm on vacation now, but when I get back in town Thursday or Wednesday, I'm watching it.
Awesome. Let me know how you like it.
So I can give it a good review.
Yeah,
back on ABC, really? Is it reruns or is it did they completely do a new show? Thank you very much, Cody. I appreciate it. Yeah, I can't wait to watch it. I know you put a lot of work into it and did a lot of stuff in order to get it together, and we appreciate it.
Well, man, appreciate you talking about it. Word of mouth. It's important.
And
So.
it is 12:01 tonight, right? And technically tomorrow morning that it goes actually up for sale on Collection Questions, right?
Yep, and they're $12.99.
$12.99. Okay, I couldn't remember if they were $10.99 or $14.99, so I was right in the middle of both of them.
Roger,
Yeah.
do you want to do your pitch? You want
My
to do your
pitch?
collection? Yeah, how much
Nah,
is the price?
You know what? I was gonna tell Ryan. I just clipped. I went back into his live stream from just a minute ago when he promoted it. I clipped it and posted it. So
Okay.
he pitched it.
Yeah, I wanted to get it. I was sitting there today. I was like, man, I'm missing something because there was a whole list of things I wanted to, not really a whole list, but some things I wanted to promote tonight and talk about, like the stream following mine with the collection collectors, and then that, and there was something else, but I've done forgot what it was. Oh, St. Louis. So hopefully somebody got the National Lampoon Vacation Code. So pretty much, I think everybody in the community knows that I went to St. Louis in July, and I met. Let me get this pulled up here. Where are we at?
Also, too, let me say, guys, if you get the code, if you redeem it, say you redeemed it, so he knows, to get rid of the code, or because sometimes people don't redeem them,
So
and
who knows?
you got a free code.
Yeah. So as you guys can see, St. Louis. Last year, I was on the conversation with KB, and then I was also on the film journey with Nathan Jones. And I had talked to them about meeting up in St. Louis, like doing a trip. We kind of mentioned it and all that stuff. And then Bob at the beginning there was like, this year I want to make it a point to meet people. And so, I threw it out there to KB and Nathan. I said, why don't we just go ahead and make a group chat? Fish said, man, I will drive up to Kansas and drive over with them. It sounds great. So we did that. Threw Bob in there. It was up and down with Bob's. He was having some issues and all that, but we're able to get him. But Bob had done a live stream where he was talking about Tim, and KB was like, you think Tim would drive 12 and a half hours to come to St. Louis? I was like, I don't know. We can ask. If not, there were some workarounds. He could have flew into my town. He could have drove over with me, or, stuff like that. And, yeah, so he immediately agreed to it. He talked to April, his wife, and they were like, yeah, we're coming over. But the funny thing was, so I get up at like 3:30 in the morning as it is anyway for work. I got to be at work at like 4:30 in the morning. So that's why you hardly ever see me on people's streams if they start after 8 p.m. But I got over to St. Louis like super early, like 8 in the morning. Tim and April had came in the night before, and I got there. I met Tim. First thing in my mouth to him was like, God damn, you're taller than I thought you were. So we still had I talked to KB and Nathan and Fish, and they're like, we won't be there until like 10:15. Well, I talked to Bob, and he was like, I ain't going to be there until like 11 o'clock. I was like, perfect. So I was like, hey, Tim, let's go to breakfast. So we went to breakfast. We sat there and we killed like 2 hours. And on the way back, we got probably about 3/4 of a mile away from the hotel, and Bob calls me and goes, hey man, I'm at the hotel. I'm like, what? It's like 10 o'clock. I'm like, what do you mean? You said you weren't going to be in until like 10:45. He's like, no, I'm here. I said, well, I'm heading back. I ran down to the gas station. I'll be there in a minute. We had this big surprise plan for him. So I hurry up and I call KB, and I'm on the phone with KB as I pull into the hotel, because I was literally right down the hotel when I hung with Bob. And as I'm pulling into the parking lot, Bob's getting out of his car and turning around, and I yell at Tim and April, get down. And we drive right past Bob, and I go around to the back of the hotel, and I call Kate. I'm like, where are you guys at? He's like, oh, we'll be there in like 5 minutes. So Tim and April went into the back of the hotel, and I drove back around. I met Bob, said hi to him and all that. And, we're sitting there talking. KB and Nathan and Fish showed up, we being cordial, saying hi and all that good stuff. I was like, hey man, why don't we take a picture? And I had my little thing I used to do all my filming here on the desk, and it extends out pretty good. It's a selfie stick. Bob was making fun of it, of course. And so I was sitting there trying to take it. I literally couldn't take the picture because I was so nervous, because I knew Tim and April were going to be walking out behind us while we were taking this picture. And I couldn't get the damn thing to work. And I I was like, I can't get to work. I said, well, why don't we just have April do it? And Bob was like, the staff, like, the staff. And then when he turned around, Tim and April were there, and he was just like completely blown away. It was just great, but it almost got fouled up driving through the parking lot.
Oh man, I
but
apologize
really,
for Ryan yelling at Tim and April like that. Get down! I could see.
I panicked. I panicked. We got Laren in the house. Laren, how you doing?
What's up, Laren?
Panic. You're gonna blow the surprise.
So Nathan Jones, completely tatted up. You never see that in the videos, and he is tall as well. KB's like 6'4", Nathan's like 6'3", Tim's like 6'2".
Yeah, KB.
I'm 6'1.5", and then like Fish is 6, and then Bob's like 5'10", 5'11". It's great.
Now you knew KB was tall though. You seen him in them Rad Pack videos. You're like, whoa, he definitely plays for somebody.
Yeah, it was a great trip. It was an absolute blast. We fit a lot of time or a lot of stuff in there, and it was great. But
I was on Instagram Live when you hopped in.
Yeah, I knew we were going to do the live that night, which the live was fun. The uncensored live afterwards on Bob's channel was even funner. But you were doing your live, and I just popped in real quick. I was like, hey, look who all's here. But it was great. So, but yeah, it was a great time. St. Louis was fun. We hit a lot of stores. I know you guys probably seen all the videos and got tired of it.
Did y'all cry before y'all when y'all had to break apart and go home? Did y'all do the whole goodbyes?
We were men. No. Yes, Tony, it was great. It was really great. You'll get to meet everybody one day, Tony. You got to get out of Georgia, man. But
he said y'all coming here.
It wasn't like sad, like crying, but it was like, we literally spent like 36 hours together, and we did a lot of stuff in 36 hours. So it was very, it was ready to situation for sure. It was.
I know that it's 2 hours and 40 minutes.
He said I was ready to go home. He was breaking my pockets.
Yeah, Jared, I didn't think about it because Jared's like you. Derek Pure Hangout is also in Illinois. Laren's in Illinois.
Who's up there?
Who?
Ben Buster.
Oh yeah, Ben Buster. Yeah. Tony's coming to the Bull Moose meetup. Oh, that's cool. That Bull Moose meetup is going to be insane if you guys get everybody there. It was great seeing everybody. It was nice seeing everybody's video from different point of views and how people edited their stuff and all that. And it was really fun. I mean, it was great getting to meet everybody. Everybody literally was just like they are on their videos and everything. There wasn't no fakeness or anything like that. It was a good time.
I would hope not.
What's wrong with Georgia? It's hot. No, Georgia. I've been to Georgia twice, and both times I were driving through to go to Disney. So that's all I really got about Georgia.
I'll tell him, Ryan. All the good physical media places is in the Midwest. That's really what you want to say. So
get down. Even he hasn't committed yet. I've committed him to it. Tony's already been committed by Tim. It's apparently Arnold's birthday today.
Yeah, okay. Arnold, Lawrence Fishburne, happy birthday. Yeah.
All right. What else we got? To give away here? What do we? Ooh, nope. What am I doing here?
Let me just get my steelbook out to me,
Speaking of the Sisu code, or is it Sisu? How do you?
It's pronounced Sisu.
It's sushi. That's what it is. It's sushi.
Man, get out of here, Cal. Huge sushi.
So we got another code there. I got 2 more codes after this, and we'll do the Batman Steelbook giveaway. But actually, I know what we'll do next. So
nobody touched that code. I'm taking that code.
Did you get it? Did you save it? Did you write it down?
No, I'm joking.
Okay. So how about
I am be taking me serious.
A little Q&A? How about that? Have a little Q&A. So let me see if I can find where's my questions at. There we go. So back in July, I did ask for people to ask questions. I did get quite a few questions, some of which were answered during the live stream because that's technically what I was doing it for. But
yeah,
I didn't answer all the questions. This one, Birkenbrand, he is my buddy that lives in Nashville. I'm actually going to get to see him next weekend. So there'll be some videos coming out of Nashville from next weekend too. But if you could watch 3 blues forever again, what would they be? I kind of had to think about this, but I'd probably just go with like my 2 favorite, The Crow and Scott Pilgrim. And I had a toss up between Old Boy and I Saw the Devil, and I think I would go with I Saw the Devil. That would be like my 3. You guys got any?
You would want to read subtitles
Yeah,
forever?
that's our tricky one.
Sheesh.
I'll read subtitles. Wouldn't bother me a bit.
Forever? Because it's your 3 Blu-rays forever. You will read subtitles forever?
Yeah. Yes. Eventually, I will just learn the Korean from watching it. I won't have to watch
Man,
it.
just bring 3 books with your 3 movies. That's all. You can read your books, man. Anybody want to read the movies forever? Ryan, I'm messing with you, man. You know I'm busting your chops.
No, that would be my 3. I figured I could definitely watch those 3. I did have a question from SJ Cartier Limited. So he is on Instagram. He's out of the UK, I believe, and he has an eBay page where he sells all sorts of stuff on there. Movies. I think he buys like pallets and I don't know what else, but he always has just all sorts of stuff on there. But a memory from school you'll never forget. My buddy, our junior year for business class, stole a shopping cart, and I had to help him strap it to the top of his car so he could bring it to school. And he did a whole presentation on how to sell a shopping cart. Like, like wobbly tires, or if the things are rusted or the seatbelt didn't work. And he sold it as, like goods and positives and negatives of shopping carts. And then we had to put it back on his roof and drive back to the shopping place we stole it from. But I just remember holding on to the shopping cart so it wouldn't fly off the roof of his Dodge Lancer. It was great.
What kind of people do you hang out with?
I hang out weird people, man. Just some weird...
It sounds like a great time. No judgment. I'm joking. But yeah, that sounds like I thought you were going to say about you taking people's lunch money was your favorite memory from school, but that's a cool one too.
Thank you, Vin, Hard Copy Blues. Vin, thank you again for being on my Asian live stream. Again, you surprised me. I knew you kind of liked Asian movies, but your knowledge and your choices and the stuff that you brought up after the fact was all great. Appreciate it.
And you did not invite me. How dare you? Nah, just joking.
How dare you?
I'm just
he hangs
joking.
out with tatted dudes. Yes, I do. But yes, how to sell or steal shopping cart. That's basically what he did his business report on. It was great.
You're an Asian film guy, right?
Yes.
Jared?
Oh, Jared is, yeah.
Jared.
That's his anime and all that.
Yeah.
So another one, if you could live in one country for the rest of your life, what would you choose? I mean, obviously the question would probably be the United States, but I would love probably either Japan or Scotland, because my family's originally from Scotland. We're a bunch of Scottish bastards. Or Japan. I want to go to Japan bad, but I have a feeling, since I don't know the language, and Japanese isn't necessarily hard to learn, but yeah, they do kind of frown on people that do not understand the language and culture. So I don't know if that's somewhere I could live long term, but Scotland's just beautiful. I think I could live there.
I don't know, man. I kind of would love to see what Australia look like. It seems so clean, man. It's just beautiful. You see shots of it.
I'd say Mexico.
Yeah, everything's cheap in Mexico,
though.
Huh?
You live in Mexico, though.
I do not live in Mexico.
You're a border smuggler. I know.
Everything's cheap in Mexico. The only thing you got to really worry about is the cartels, but they're pretty much well defined. As long as you don't intrude on their space, they don't intrude on yours for the most part, from what I understand.
Yeah.
You made it sound like a wild prey. He's like, don't intrude in their space.
Henry Boy, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I haven't talked to Henry Boy in a while. Hopefully he's doing okay. If you could make one MCU movie rated R, what would it be? Oh,
I got this question too before.
I would go either Captain America Civil War or the first Iron Man. One of them two, I think, would make good R-rated.
Iron Man be cool. Yeah.
Just Tony Stark just unleashing F-bombs on everything.
I think Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Yeah,
I think Black
that
Panther would
good
have been
too.
kind of cool if it was rated R. Maybe.
I'd say Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians would be a good choice too. Yeah.
I mean, but it would just stop at raunchy humor. I think the other ones like Cap and stuff, we would see some killings, you know. So I kind of would want to see more action and humor. Rated R.
Nathan Jones, Scotland Easy. Yeah, I think I would enjoy Scotland. I know it's like Scotland and
I think
Ireland
I
are
would choose
beautiful.
Japan also.
Japan, I mean, I know it would be beautiful, but I just there is a big culture shock there, sort of. Miss Caveman's in the house. Hello, Miss Caveman.
Hello,
Thank you
Miss
for joining me.
Caveman.
See, I don't know. I think Japanese and Scottish English is about equally hard to learn. Yeah, Scottish English. Yeah, if you're not born and raised there, like their language is kind of hard. I mean, if anybody's watched the Banshees of Inisherin, like it's a little hard.
Yes.
I would love to visit Australia. I would love to visit New Zealand. I think New Zealand would be
Caveman.
better
I
than
tried to tell
Australia.
I watched the movie. I watched a movie the other day that took place in Scotland as well, and with Maggie Smith, I did not understand like 80% of what she said. My grandma. I went with my grandma. It's the Miracle Club, so that's one of her movies, I guess. But she was content as all could be. I was sitting there just wondering what the hell was going on. But
yeah. The first time I watched Banshees of Inisherin, of course, I knew Colin Farrell and Gleason, you know, from In Bruges and The Guard. Well, Colin's not in The Guard, but I watched a bunch of Gleason stuff, so I could pick up on. I'm used to how they talk, so it was a little bit easier. But somebody that's never heard them talk or talk to each other, yeah. I think I saw a headline recently saying the happiest people in the world are the Norwegians. Yeah, like. I just can't get along with like the 70% tax stuff up in there in that region, but that area is beautiful. Hey, cave woman, I didn't think about that. Don't know about Australia. 90% of the animals and 70% of the bugs will kill you. Yeah, they've only got like 10 of the top 5 deadliest spiders and snakes.
Come on, Hunter, man. Hey, yo, shout out to the cave couple, yo. They had my back, you know.
Doctor Strange make it even more horrifying. Yeah, I think yeah. Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness, especially like Wanda, like going full tilt, and Doctor Strange is just like, what the fuck?
And their director,
it would have just been Evil Dead. That's all. It would have been Evil Dead in Multiverse. If it was
Multiverse. Yeah, everybody's agreeing Multiverse of Madness would be great. Only if you live out in the bush, movie hunter.
I don't know, guys. I think that's the closest rated R MCU movie we really have, if you think about it. I mean, she was snapping necks. I never seen nothing like that. So.
Eduardo's in the house. Mr. 500, congratulations. Thank you very much, Dilated Entertainment. I appreciate it. I had to read subtitles for Banshees. I didn't watch it the first time with subtitles. When I go back and watch it eventually, I am going to use subtitles because I know there was stuff that I did miss, especially the Barry Keoghan stuff. Some of the stuff he said, his English Scottish was like real slurred. So let's do another giveaway here. Where is share screen?
Can I contribute to your Q&A? Can I throw you a question?
Yeah. Let me do this. Let me do this giveaway real quick, and then we'll.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me shuffle this. This is for the Batman '89 Steelbook.
It's mine. So what are you doing?
It is all minty. It is an FY exclusive. It is Blu-ray, single disc, inside art, all that good stuff. So we're gonna shuffle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
I ain't trying to see this, 9, Ryan. Rig me 10. Out of the thing here.
You never said you wanted to be in it.
You rigged me.
We got the 4K lowdown as the winner of the Batman.
Damn it, 4K.
So we are going to, I'm going to shuffle a couple more times here. We're going to spin for a backup winner in case he doesn't want it.
Cal, this could have been yours, man. Why didn't you enter?
And we got Wilkie's music as the backup in case the 4K lowdown does not want it.
He don't want it.
There we
Neither
go.
one of
That
them
is
want
the
it.
second giveaway. So the Batman Steelbook 4K lowdown. I'll hit you up on Instagram if you're not in here.
Weird.
So what was your question? Go ahead and hit me with your question, Kylo.
I don't even know anymore. I'm distraught now. Yeah, okay. So since you answered country, out of all the states besides your own, out of all the states you've visited, what was the best city, state? What was the best one?
Man. I've got a soft spot for Birmingham just because I've been there so much because I've got family that lives there. Not Birmingham per se, like outer Birmingham, like all the suburbs is nice. But honestly, if I had to move to a place in the United States and stay permanently, I would probably go to Indianapolis. It's a bigger sized, mid-sized city. There's a lot of stuff there. There's a lot of stuff to do, and it's close to every place, just like I am now. Like it's 3 hours from everything, just like I'm already. Or Nashville. I really like Nashville too. My girlfriend wants to move to Nashville at some point too, but I told her like half my family has to die before we can move to Nashville. I know that sounds morbid, but
yeah, I mean that's you though. But I mean. That's really good pick. Nashville's very interesting. That's very interesting. See, I like country. A lot of people don't know that. I do like country. So yeah, that'd be cool, I think. But that indie answer is so you. You're such a country boy. I see.
I live in the city, man. I live in the city.
Do you though?
But Nathan, yes. I live in the country city. I live in the county of the city. How about that? I don't live in the country.
Now Tim lives
Nathan
in the
Jones
city.
is out here. Thank you very much for showing up. Everybody's still saying hi to everybody. Iron Man 2 would have been a better rated R illustrated. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Iron Man 2 would probably be the better Iron Man.
Iron Man 2 is booty though. It's booty though.
I'll try it on Screen Factory October announcements. Didn't they just come out with the 3 4Ks? Was it like Nightbreed? What just came out?
Nightbreed. Well, I see some announcements for Pumpkinhead and what was the other one?
Yeah. That's what it was. Pumpkinhead and
oh shit, it was another one. Damn it, seen it all day.
If I can spell. There we go. Announcements. Thank you, autocorrect.
It's a decent one too. I don't know. Did anybody pick up Carrie Screen Factory? How did that look?
I did not pick up the Carrie. I've still got the original Blu-ray in the Mexi-Funk packaging.
You get down with Carrie, right? You like that horror, right?
Yeah, Carrie's one of my favorite horror movies. Oh
Classic.
man, I don't remember what the other ones was. Anyway, 4K D-Ray's in the house. I want to thank you, 4K D-Ray, for giving me a chance on the battles and actually getting me started in YouTube. I appreciate it. Hopefully the battles come back at some point. I know there's a lot of people would like to see them.
Mm-hmm.
Right. I second that. Bring it back.
Cal just trying to sell that code. Hawaii. Ooh.
Who said that?
I've never been to Hawaii. I've never been to Hawaii.
Who said the code thing?
That was dilated. Nobody mentions Montana.
You just made the list.
Like nothing but mountains, right?
Montana's beautiful.
Miss Caveman, I've lived in Nashville. I'd go back, but I'd really love New England area. I've never been up in New England area. We're going to try to get up to New York, up in that area at some point as a family trip. But yeah, Nashville. I really like Nashville. Tennessee's just beautiful. Period.
I got another question. When are we going to get a room tour? Like these posters. I want to see these posters up close.
So 2 things are coming in August. One, I'm going to do a downstairs tour because I pulled like 120 titles off my shelf and I got rid of them. I downsized and I rearranged all my shelves. So there's going to be a video tour of all that. And I just ordered some more posters, and they should be in next week. So I'm going to buy frames, and this whole area right behind me is going to change. Plus, I have some mini posters up here I've had forever that I got to get framed, and they're going to go on this wall. So I will do, once I get everything situated in here and changed around, there will be a room tour in here as well.
So
It'll
when you hit
probably
1,000,
in
is what
August.
you're saying?
No, it'll be in August. It's like I've got to come with 31 videos for August, man. So, but here's my friend from Nashville again. What do you love about blue tubing the most? Fun fact: I almost killed Brandon one time. He's from Ohio, moved to Evansville, where I'm at, because his mom was a teacher. He joined the volunteer fire department I was on, and we became friends like instantly. He was like my little brother, and we did a open house, a rolling open house, where we took the fire trucks to different neighborhoods and let kids get on there, and we did giveaways and stuff and information and demonstrations and all that. And we had a fire dog suit, and it was like 95 degrees out. The thing had like a fan in the head and an ice vest and all that good stuff. And yeah, I almost killed him that day because he never got out of it. And by the time we were done, he had lost like 6 pounds in sweat and was delirious, and I almost killed him. It was fun. But what do you love about blue tubing the most? Honestly, this right here, just talking to people, getting to know people, seeing what everybody has, what everybody's getting, finding new stuff. It's always, I love people's posts when they post new things. Like, oh, I didn't know that had a release, or, oh, this is a cool, label I need to check out, and all that stuff. What do you guys love about blue tubing?
You didn't say the
The
meetups.
recommendation to different types of movies.
Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I was to say, I just love the fact that there's people who actually want to listen. Around me, there ain't. I'll tell people, but for the most part, nobody really likes movies as much as me, at least with the people I'm around with every day. So getting able to hop on here and talk about things that other people actually have interest, like common interest, is just, it's nice.
I'm the same way. I've got one friend that kind of talks movies with me. Like, he'll ask me what like cool stuff is coming out and stuff like that. But to actually have a full conversation with somebody I actually know, non-existent around here. So that is a very good point. Actually being able to talk to people and, getting to meet people. The St. Louis trip was great. I know a lot of people going to be doing the Bull Moose thing. That's going to be great. I'm hoping, at some point there's like, we can get like an en masse, like centralized, huge meetup where we can get a bunch of people together. I mean, that would be cool.
Remember
like a convention, huh?
Back in collection battles beforehand.
I think
every time I
the
put more
camaraderie
because
is
I've never
everything.
seen it.
Sorry, Jared.
Are you good?
But yeah, the camaraderie, just relating
to
to everybody. That's I think that's our main. I think we all have that in common. Just being able to, you meet some awesome people. Like, it's just really cool, man.
Talk to me. Is that I haven't really looked into. Is that the one that's got like the weird hand horror movie thing going on?
Yeah.
Yes. It's about a hand.
I've been hearing good things about it. It seems like people have been saying good things about it. I was a volunteer firefighter for 5 years. I did not know that, caveman. I was a volunteer firefighter for like 11. I was in the medical field for 15 as an EMT, and 11 of it was as a volunteer firefighter. I finally found my tribe. Yes, that is true. A24 hand horror. Oh, it's A24 also. I did not know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks good. So even though I don't like horror, I will probably watch it because it is A24. So
I would love to get 10 horror movies out of you.
10. Carrie, The Exorcist, Poltergeist. I already said 30 Days a Night, so I can't use that again. Evil Dead, like Evil Dead's. I mean, I know it's horror, but it's not. I'll say the remake, the 2013 remake, Evil Dead. Yeah, you're probably not going to get 10 out of me. Cujo, I love Cujo, which I'm mad about because they just announced a 4K of that. I just picked up the Olive Films release of that. John Carpenter's Vampires, but I already said that. I already said all the vampire stuff. 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. I love that. Zombie or Dawn of the Dead, both of them. See, it's
Saw
like
the
mainly mine. What's that?
I
No,
saw
no
the Devil's
slashers,
Horror,
no Jason, no Freddy, no Michael
I
Myers. Like
saw the
those things
Devil's
bore
like a
me.
slasher in a way, right?
Yeah, sort of. The Wailing,
Sort of,
I'll take
yeah.
the Wailing. It's a pseudo horror. Hey, look at this. Kello Daly has a question. Does it get overwhelming? I know we kind of answered this on the live
I
stream, but
remember. And everything went crazy after this question. I remember.
it does get, it can get overwhelming because I mean you're dealing with life. I've got two small kids. I've got a 10-year-old and a 3-year-old. You know, I'm work full time. I'm up early in the morning. So to try to get content out, it is a little overwhelming sometimes. And then, you know, the monetary thing, you know, you're buying tons of stuff. You know, you got to make sure your bills are paid and all that stuff too. That can get overwhelming. Some people can feel like they just don't get the recognition they should get, or that they're being treated differently. I understand that too. I don't care if you like me, you like me. If you don't, you don't. I know I'm very monotoned. I know most of my stuff's kind of basic, but keep stuff simple. KISS, keep it simple, stupid. I've always lived by that. So, but yeah, it can get overwhelming. It's life. Life is
Space.
difficult.
You didn't even mention space though. Space can be like, you know, being a collector, that can be a very overwhelming thing. Like space is a premium.
Tucker versus Dale. You know what? I watched Tucker versus Dale, and I don't like Alan Tudyk. I'm sorry. I just cannot get behind his humor. Tucker versus Dale was very predictable to me. I was watching it with my friend, and like I was like, okay. The Thing. I love The Thing. So yeah, that was like my number. It was in my top 10 on my top 25 80s. The Thing I really love.
Dawn?
What's that?
Dust to Dawn? No Dust to Dawn?
Oh, I love From Dusk Till Dawn. That's a great movie too. I forgot about that. Is a vampire movie. Yeah, I forget about that.
It's better than Fright Night. I said it. I said it, people.
Is Twilight considered horror? Yeah, it's like psychological horror that you have to watch it. You're charming, right? I'm charming. I actually had somebody or DM me was like, "You really do not edit your videos, do you?" They're like, they go, "I hear you joke about how you don't edit your videos, but you literally do not edit." No, I one take everything. When I first started, I would start saying whatever I would say, and then if I messed up, I deleted it, started over until I got into a groove, and I just talk. Like I kind of zone out, and it's weird. Larry trying to get lucky.
It's not weird. It's in the zone, man. It's not weird. You know, that's really impressive, though, if you do everything in one take. That's really impressive.
Where did...
Some people like that uncut raw, though. You know, some people just like it like that. You know.
It's just... and I think it has to do with... The reason I'm monotone, like there's not a whole lot of pitch change in my voice and everything's like very direct, is because of my training and my job. You know, when you're out working in an ambulance and you're out there saving people's lives, or you're communicating to like police officers, other firefighters, paramedics, EMTs, you have to be very direct, short, and to the point. And I don't get excited a whole lot, and that is because of my training. Because once you get excited, everything goes out the door. You know, you don't run, you know, you don't yell, you don't scream, because screaming and yelling just causes chaos and can cause other people to panic. So if you're monotone, straight, direct, to the point, you get your message through. And when I finally went to the hospital, I worked at the hospital for the last 8 years I was in. Every time I would get my yearly evaluation, I'd always get yelled at because I'm monotoned. I'm like, I'm sorry. I can't help it. That is in my DNA. That's how I was trained. And you're not going to hear me get excited or anything like that. I'm very straightforward. So, but once I do start talking about something, like I have a plan in my head and I can go. And once I just start talking, like I wing it. And I just really, every one of my videos are pretty much one take. I don't.
Well, you're always yelling at me. So I don't know what any of this means. You're always yelling at me.
Uh-oh.
Chad,
I'm soothing.
Chad, KLL is yelling at me.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever been told I was soothing. Now, if I you don't want to hear me get loud because I mean I can be very loud as well, but I don't like getting loud. All right, you're very charming, like Ongo.
I guess he only does that with me, guys.
People are saying you're charming. And
KB,
there's
thank you
the
very
truth.
much. Hopefully you can watch the replay. KB has also been a very big supporter of the channel. I was glad to be on his conversation. He's been on my live stream. I've been on a couple things with him.
It's still yet to be on his channel yet.
We got to ask him. But hey, he's backed up. He's got a lot of people. I'm still waiting to see Film Collector Archive on there. I don't know what's going on with that. Everybody saying hi.
Look, he's very popular. A lot of KBs.
K man, that is also my secret. I don't do a whole lot of editing either. Actually, I think it was Wilkie's Movies and More said something. Oh, he asked me how to share my Instagram story for this. And I was like, man, I really don't know. As I've been on Instagram for 2 years, all my stuff is basic. That's why all my templates are the same. That's why all my stuff comes out the same because I'm not that great at editing stuff. But we figured it out.
Well, you better get with it, Father Time.
Oh, yeah. I guess, yeah. KB is correct. Yeah, I remember Best Buy making Ryan Sibilic or Syllabic.
Oh, yeah. They put you on a hit list. Why are they putting you on this list?
They got me pissed off.
YouTube did it and Best Buy did it. What's up with you, man? What are you doing out here?
Yeah. Deeper voices are typically monotone. Just ask me. Yeah.
I got a question that's it's YouTube creation related. Anybody might be able to help answer. So I'm looking at my YouTube studio. I got a warning for posting something, I think, that had already been posted. If that makes sense.
So it's been up for a while and you just now realize it just now got a thing.
Yeah, well, no, it's because I reposted a video.
And that's the one thing I don't understand about YouTube because I've gotten copyright warnings on the music I use, even though it's through a free program and they say you can use the music, I'm still getting copyrights. And I finally, I was like, okay, I just won't use that music anymore, even though it's part of the program I use and it's all free and supposedly copyright free. So I don't understand how YouTube works sometimes. I don't know if it's actually always the creators that are copyright and strike stuff and all that, or if it's YouTube just picking stuff out.
You know what happens, Ryan? One thing, even though it's free, it's still copyrighted to a certain extent. Whoever made it still copyrighted it, but he allows people to use it. So things get tangled up that way. And then also too, say you came along, did a video with somebody's music and you copyrighted that. So then that happens too. So copyrights, it's just that's why they gotta stop letting these algorithms handle everything. People should handle some of this stuff, you know.
Okay.
And just in case you didn't know, starting now, actually, they're already probably 4 minutes into it. The Collectors Club is live right now. They're doing over on Huck's channel, Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. They're doing a sci-fi theme tonight. So if you all dip out and check them out, I don't blame you. I appreciate everybody being here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that good stuff. And Kel L. Deli, Jared Runner, and Roger Arthur, or the 4K King, are also on Instagram and on YouTube. So check them out. So there is that.
Oh, I appreciate it.
Just want to give them a shout out again.
Thank you.
I need subs, guys. I do.
But yeah, what else we got here? Movie Hunter, where you may just have to put in the credits and music. You know what? I think I may have to. I think they do offer a link, but when I'm in the middle of editing, I don't have time to like copy the link and then remember to put it in later. Maybe that's it. Eduardo, come on, man.
That to me, that's funny because I've used like straight up copyrighted music, and they never copyrighted me. So
Somebody might have told on you.
Oh, I should tell you about the story about the John Wick Chapter 4 code.
What's that?
So remember when I posted a picture of John Wick I got in early? When I opened it, there were 2 digital codes.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't ever use my codes.
So basically, I sent one to my friend.
Ryan, I am a code fiend. I mean, if you ever do start using them, I recommend it. I know we all physical, and that's great. But like I got family who don't stream, but my Voodoo, and they be getting new movies every week, through the codes, and it's pretty great actually. It's like your own streaming service, although shit gets removed just like on Netflix.
Yeah, I've thought about it as I've been like selling stuff out of my, like when I pull stuff off to sell it, or if I upgrade, I've been pulling the sheets out to keep them because I'm thinking about doing that, just starting a Voodoo or Movies Anywhere, whatever, a library. That way, if my kid ever wants to watch it on his tablet or something like that, that he can.
Yeah. Well, I recommend starting a Voodoo first, and then open the secondary Movies Anywhere because they actually port. But
I'm not letting y'all do this. Y'all physical media all day, man. Y'all can't be up here trying to promote streaming on the stream. No. Don't let this little kid influence you here. Stay with your people, man.
Oh, he's calling you out.
Once you in, you can't get out.
Man. No, but what's funny? I started as a digital collector, and I ended up a physical.
Yeah. But stop trying to convert Ryan.
I'm not converting him.
Yeah.
You trying to take one of our warriors, boy. Ryan's a warrior over here.
But we got another question though from Rob the Horror Barber. What got you into collecting, or where did it start if it wasn't movies? So CDs. Nirvana, Nevermind, Pearl Jam 10 were my first 2 CDs I ever bought. Of course, I grew up in the 80s and 90s. We didn't have the internet yet. So if you wanted to listen to something, if you wanted to watch something, you bought it. And I really got heavy into music first, collecting CDs and all that. And then when I got my first job, I started buying movies, and that's just basically movies and music. I've still got a big CD collection, even though I sold off like half of it. Of course, I mean, you guys seen my videos. I pick up CDs and records now and all that, but music is what started me. I love music. Like I constantly have music on. So that's what got me into it.
Yeah, man, that Baby Driver vinyl I saw. Man, that thing was nice looking.
I feel that music is still my favorite. Movies are great, but I prefer music.
Music can change your mood almost instantly, where you have to be in a mood to enjoy a movie. I feel like so there's like a dynamic there, and just like I'm in the car, music. I'm at work in the vehicle, music. Or if I'm not listening to somebody on YouTube, like I have here in the last year been listening to a lot more YouTube stuff while I'm in the vehicle at work. Cause I mean, I'm in my truck like 6 hours a day. So I can at least listen to 6 to 8 different live streams, or, like the conversation or anything like that. It's great.
You didn't mention
what? I listened to you. Hey.
No, not that.
You got some views. I don't want to hear it. You got some views, so I know what not to
these views. Don't make me sound political out here.
Anyway, one last. Let me get past this one question, and we can argue again, and I'll tell you how Superman sucks. Floyd House Flicks. Odds of watching every movie in your collection. So I haven't looked at my count lately. I think I'm up around like 2,800 movies, something like that. And my odds are low to watch every one of them. That's why I purged like 100 and something of them like a couple weeks ago, just because there were stuff I had watched that I just knew I would not rewatch, or stuff that I had bought impulsively. Buy 5, get 1 free. Like you're always looking for like that 5th and 6th one to put in the stack just to get the bonus. So I bought some stuff that just not good. So got rid of it. But I would hope by the time I die, I can watch at least 80% of my collection, I think. Unless I die young.
I mean, for me, I set aside on my shelf all the movies I haven't seen, and I've slowly been picking at them over the summer. And now I do got like 150 titles I need to get to, but I've kind of stopped blind buying for the most part, at least until I've got the majority of them watched. So I don't know how well that's gonna go. We'll see. If that ends up working out.
And
But
I've slowed down on blind buying as well. In a lot of my videos coming up this month in August, I'm doing a lot more upgrading, 4K upgrading, steelbook upgrading, boutique upgrading. Like I'm curating more now than I am blind buying.
Y'all cheating. That's cheating.
wow.
Blind buying is part of the experience. There is nothing about a successful blind buy. It'll hit you harder than the movie you wanted to be good. It was good. Like a blind buy is it's different.
Yeah.
Well, like if it's cheap enough, like if I find a 4K movie or Blu-ray movie for $1 or $2 and I haven't seen it, there's a chance I pick it up. But I'm mainly talking like release day stuff. I'm not blind buying a $30 pickup. To me, that's just not worth it anymore.
Dialite Entertainment's got a good point. I'd be serious about digital if they became files. If you actually downloaded them, like I would pay, like if it's something I could actually download and actually not be taken away from me, I would think differently about it.
That's the way. If you're gonna go digital, that's the way. Rip your own. Remember back in the day when they first started, I used to get the file. That used to be how it was. You don't do that anymore.
Ooh. Derek's got a question. Favorite Big Four band? So are you saying 4 band members or four favorite bands?
I think he's talking about 4 favorite bands.
You got to do both.
You're big.
Okay, my 4 favorite bands: the Eels, Blue October, Manchester Orchestra, the Front Bottoms. I'll go with those 4. Those are my 4 favorite right now. Now my favorite 4 piece.
You didn't say Journey.
No, I don't. Man, 80s music. So my brother and sister are 10 and 9 years older than me, so I grew up with all their music, and I hated it.
One day you're gonna love it.
That's 90s grunge hit, and I got into music. It was grunge and alternative music. But my favorite Big Four band, if it's 4 members, oh man, Tool.
Come on.
You can't go wrong with Tool.
And he really just hated on 80s stuff like it was nothing and bypassed it. Like he really grunged my nerves with that.
Dude, no, seriously. Like my sister was the big hair band, like Stryper, Bon Jovi, Warrant, all that stuff. And then my brother was like AC/DC, Cheap Trick.
You don't like the Police, Aerosmith? Like what?
No.
Yeah. What is happening?
Music is life. That is right,
Jackson
Trini.
5? Come on, man.
Plus, we had 10 CDs for a penny deal back in the 80s. Yes, we did, and that was a ripoff.
And I know it's not a band, but what about Jimi Hendrix? No Jimmy?
I'm not a Hendrix fan at all.
What? You got to lose.
Trust me. Go into the 70s and 60s. I hate music even more from that era. Like I'm hardcore 90s till now.
Whoa! Take 10 subs away from Brian. The party's over. That was crazy.
It's on my list this week as well, Caveman. I plan on watching Collection Questions, Temple Grandin. I'm going to try to watch Sliding Doors as well because I know you sent that to me, and I got to get. I need to watch The Covenant. I finally picked that up. The new Guy Ritchie movie with Gyllenhaal. That looks really good. I watched Renfield last night. Finally, I had a blast with that. I thought that was just fun and over the top and stupid.
You liked it more than I do.
Can I speak to your chat for a second? Hey, Ryan's chat. Don't hold Ryan accountable. Don't let him be up here dissing 70s and 80s rock, soul, all of that. What's wrong with this guy? Don't let him do that. Hold him accountable.
Well, here you go. Wilkie's Music and More. My first 3 CDs I got were ACD Back in Black, Aerosmith Pump, and Motley Crue Dr. Feelgood. Yeah. So ACDC I do like just because of Maximum Overdrive. Like that is one band I'll fuck with from the 80s.
But you also
Movie
like
Hunter's got a
Vanilla
good
Ice
point.
too. You like Vanilla
Yeah,
Ice
with
too.
my collection, it is impossible to watch every movie. It's almost like I'm just purchasing the ability to watch it if I want, when I want. Yes. So my girlfriend kind of got mad at me yesterday because when I built the shelf thing, she thought that my steelbooks were going to go on that shelf as well, and we are going to have this little area where she could put my daughter's toys at. But I moved my steelbook shelf over to that area. I'm like, the toys shouldn't be downstairs anyway. Like, we have a loft up here for the kids to play in. So she's like, I'm like, I'm paying for the house. Like, I'm going to put my movies where I want to put my movies.
You do it like that, man. Did you do a Jim Carrey laugh afterwards? Like you said, hell no.
Ginger Dead Man, classic blind buy in my library.
The part.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. You probably told
No,
the kid
okay.
too. Like, hey, what are you looking at? Your toys get no room, and yeah, Ryan's a bully. He said, "You're not getting no shelf space in my house. I pay for it." Wow.
So yes, film addiction. I'm going through my collection and looking at seeing what has steelbooks that I really like that I don't own yet, and I'm upgrading those. But then, yes, new release 4Ks and upgrading boutique titles, basically.
I need to start building my
Hey,
Screen
Ryan,
Factory
what about
titles.
toys? Is that a thing for you? So, like, I know you don't play with them, but like
NECA figures and stuff like that.
Yeah,
No.
Or are you intrigued by, like, all right, like for instance, when I buy toys for nephews and stuff like that, I do like looking at them, even though I don't play with them. So I like seeing what's out there. You don't like buying the toys for your kids? That's not a thing for you?
I fuck with Slayer. I just now remember Slayer and Pantera. I will fuck with them. They're from the 80s and 90s. No, but today I was looking. So, like, I used to collect pops before I moved from our other house. When I moved here, I realized I had no place for them, so I sold them all off. I still got a couple. I got like my Shaun of the Dead 2, the Crow one, and then my Scott Pilgrim and Ramona one. But I was at Target today, and they've got those really nice hard cased comic book versions of like Spider-Gwen, Iron Man, and Captain America and stuff like that. Those look really neat. Like, I would collect again something like those, or like the I think they're by NECA, but they're the Ninja Turtle Ronins, where they're doing the Ronin line, the Ninja Turtles, like stuff like that. I would like to have. I just don't have room for it. Like, there was one, when this room was it was the Always Sunny room, which I still got the poster for. I wanted to get the It's Always Sunny Funko Pops that they had put out and have them on a shelf up there with the posters on it, but I didn't do that. But when I rearrange this room, I might collect some collectibles and put them in, like, by a corner glass shelf or something like that, and put them in there.
I've got about 300 Funko Pops, and it was kind of a pain because when I had to move, I had to move my shelf with all the Funko Pops on it to make way for a new shelf. And so now I've just got them all stacked up by the ceiling, and it's kind of, it's not,
Yeah, like, I was hardcore buying Marvel stuff. Like, I had all the Lord of the Rings, and then I was collecting Marvel, mainly Spider-Man stuff, and then I realized I didn't have the room for them and just sold them all off, which I got a good deal out of them. Like, I lost a little bit of money, but I didn't lose like my ass on them. So here, Derek's clarifying. Interesting. I meant Anthrax, Metallica, Megadeth, or Slayer. I liked Metallica until they tried to go after everybody with Napster. Anthrax, I've never really listened to. Megadeth, I do like. Sweating Bullets, that album, Countdown to Extinction, I think it was a great album. But Slayer, I love Raining Blood and Cowboys to Hell, no, that's Pantera. Okay, Raining Blood, I really love. Slayer, I love. There we go.
That's an interesting take you just said. You said when they went, I remember Napster and LimeWire came shortly after, but you said they went after everybody. You didn't like that. But that's similar to that was the first bootleg. Like, that was streaming. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Even though we were still burning CDs, that was the first when people were getting robbed for their, because sorry to tell you guys, if you know anything about music, unless you're Michael Jackson, Drake, I don't know, big stars, you're not making any money streaming, really. So it's just
okay.
And Napster was the same thing, basically.
Yeah, I think I've told the story. So when my CD collection was at its biggest, it was like almost 2,000 CDs, and I had ripped a bunch of CDs to a hard drive. And I let my friend borrow it because he wanted to copy music off of it. Well, he thought it would be a smart idea to add more music to it that he had downloaded from LimeWire.
Oh wow.
And it put a bunch of viruses on there and burned up the whole fucking hard drive. And I had sold CDs in between the time I had done, but from I ripped it to that point, like I'd sold half my collection. That's why I'm going back now and buying these old CDs that I used to have, but they're all out of fucking print and they're hard to find because I lost like 2,000 or 3,000 CDs or songs, you know, like probably about 500 CDs worth of music.
Wow.
Because of that.
Yeah.
So now
that's hard too. And a lot of people don't understand like remasters. Like you might find it, but a remaster is different than the original, you know, pressing. It sounds different. So
Smashing Pumpkins. Yes, Cindy. I love the Smashing Pumpkins. The Smashing Pumpkins now I don't like so much, but the early stuff like Siamese Dreams, Melancholy and Infinite Sadness, I burned those CDs up. Like mine were unplayable by the time they were done. Like I love early Smashing Pumpkins.
What about who's the guys that sing Irish? Green Day and what's the guys that sing Irish? You know the song Irish, right?
Dropkick Murphy. Oh, so I love some Dropkick Murphys and some real Mackenzies too. ZZ Top. No, so I've heard ZZ Top like 3 times. When I was younger, we had it's called Mesker Amphitheater. It was the amphitheater next to our zoo, and they used to bring like big name bands in there all the time. And I only lived like 1.5 miles from it, so when they were playing on a clear night, I could open my window and listen to concerts for free. And ZZ Top played here several times during the 90s. Sharp dressed man. Poor Ryan's Gen X card. Yeah, thank you. So I was born in 79. I'm in that weird limbo where I'm like Gen Xer or a millennial, or they were calling us something else in a zennial or something like that in between. I don't know what I am.
To be clear, these two at the bottom might be Gen X. I'm not Gen X. Just saying. Talking
about Stereo Ghibli?
Yeah, Wilkie, I'm the same way. I do love my 90s rock and alt music. That's my high school and college age. So, yeah, like I was high school 94 through 98, and just like that whole era of music. And you got the new metal that started coming out with like Limp Bizkit, Mudvayne,
Limp Bizkit gets a lot of shit. Stuff. Nobody, like, it seems like they get hated on. Them, Creed, who am I forgetting? There's a couple bands that just get all this hate all of a sudden. I don't know what it's about. What about Papa Roach?
Seriously, thoughts on the band Hum? Stars is one of the most bangest 90s songs ever. I love that. I love Hum. I actually just bought their new CD. What's that?
What about this one? Cut my life into pieces. This is my last resort. What you know about that one?
Nah, keep going. Why'd you stop?
Suffocation, no breathing, don't give a... I don't want to cuss on the stream.
God, that should be your intro.
How's it going, Dale?
Every time a video starts, that should play.
Nah, that's Dude Who Loves Movies. You ever hear his intro? Dada.
Oh, yeah.
Dude Loves Movies.
Yes, The Crow does have amazing soundtrack. I've owned 2 CDs of it because I burned the first one up, scratched it up so much because, you know, back in the day when you had a car visor and you put your CDs in there, you always scratch them up. And then I've got the vinyl on it too.
See, oh yeah, and I love Ryan streams. I don't got to worry about him cutting something that I didn't like that I said and him replaying it later. Like in some streams, you say it, it's getting replayed later.
Yeah, so Dell on Movies Tuesday, he's got a movie swap with Caveman. I forgot about that. That is this Tuesday. Jealous of my Crow collection. I've got 1 or 2 copies of The Crow. I need to pick up, I know it's only, I think, on DVD, or it's in a 2-pack with Salvation, but it's the Edward Furlong version, Dreams, or whatever the heck it's called. I need to pick that up. Let's see, everybody's saying hi to everybody.
The music. I'm just calling it.
Uh-oh. True story, Eddie Van Halen held a gun to Fred Durst. That wouldn't surprise me. I would probably hold a gun to his head too. So I liked early Creed. Like My Own Prison, I used to rock the shit out of that CD. Like I really like that. Nickelback I really never got into. Deftones. Deftones.
What you think about trap?
Trap music?
No, trap. The band. Raise your if you're a sinner. That one. Ain't that them? Or no, is it Headstrong? Did they do Headstrong?
Yeah, they did Headstrong.
Yeah,
I was thinking of Taproot at first.
Who did
I love
Sinner? Is that Creed? Raise
did
your
Sinner.
hands if you're a sinner. Who did that one? Damn it. I'm blanking. That's my song.
Are we talking nine? Yes, this is turned from a movies to music. Are we talking Rage Against the Machine? I liked Rage Against the Machine when they came out, but now they're just trying to get money.
I really like Creed. And I remember you used to be that was an embarrassing thing. Like it wasn't cool to like Creed at one time. That was my song when they had When You Are With Me. That was my song. I like
Wicked
that
Prayer. That's right. Yeah, I need to find that. I know it's in a 2-pack with Salvation, but I already own Salvation, like in a media book. I just need to get the DVD of it. And I can't find it nowhere. I guess I could just buy it on eBay. Like, yeah, Ryan Hum's new stuff is good as well. Got any Rex for me? Man, I hate giving music Rex because, like, yeah.
Because you don't know no good music, man. I know. Just be honest.
Because I just listen to so much stuff, and I listen to the same stuff over and over. Check out Front Bottoms if you haven't. They're a quirky, weird band.
Just watch his music, his Instagram every Friday. And there's your
Yeah, my first Friday driving jams and my Sunday spin. My Sunday spin today was Atmosphere. I love Atmosphere too. Jesus Peace. Everybody likes Tool. I know a few people that don't like Tool. Sorry, didn't mean to do. No, you're not derailing it. I've only got one more giveaway. What's everyone's favorite movie soundtrack? I'm going to go.
That's unfair.
The Crow, but I also like Crow Salvation. Crow Salvation or City of Angels soundtrack's really good too. There's a good Filter song on there, and then Hole does Gold Dust Woman.
Shaun of the Dead or Guardians of the Galaxy.
All three of the Guardians of the Galaxy soundtracks are really, really good.
There's so many good ones, man. Freddy vs. Jason, End of Days.
End of Days is really good. That So Long song by Everlast on there is so good.
So what's it called? Not Pulp Fiction. Jackie Brown, great soundtrack.
Yep.
I will say,
so many good ones.
I was a little not disappointed, but the Guardians 3 soundtrack I don't think was as good as the other two, but it was definitely
I wasn't feeling 2 as much. 1 is classic.
Yeah, 1 was the best.
Forrest Gump has a great soundtrack though. If you guys ever really like, I mean, that's one of the best soundtracks.
I've got it on vinyl. I got that Walmart exclusive. It comes with the red and the blue vinyl.
I play Prince's Batman's soundtrack all on repeat all the time.
Oh, so yeah. Man, I totally forgot that Prince had that song on there where he's like, Batman, and he's like, fuck the Joker or something like that.
Yeah.
Like the chorus, he's like cussing, and it's great. So I'm going to go ahead and do the last giveaway real quick. So it is the Lighthouse A24 Collector's Edition 4K. The only thing wrong with it, there is a little scuffing up here on the one side.
And where do we
4K.
I don't own the movie, so
yes. So let me pull it up here.
Come on, Vanna, spin that wheel.
Where'd it go? There it is. Share screen. Because I know that's what everybody's here for. Okay, so let's shuffle this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and let's spin for the winner.
You spin me right round.
Round, baby, right round.
Like a record.
Oh, look at this. 4K lowdown. Does he win
again?
Nah, man. It's rigged. It's rigged. It's all rigged. Yo.
Nah, it's meant to be 4K King. See, what happened is the two 4Ks got switched up.
Okay. And we'll spin for the backup just in case he doesn't want it.
It's rigged, yo. Told y'all.
Oh, the backup is the 4K.
It's rigged.
Told you.
Let me shuffle this a few times. Let me spin for a backup here. If it does the 4K lowdown again, we're just completely respinning. Nope, it's Vince LaFrance.
My man Vincent. What up, Vince?
Okay, so 4K lowdown. If you didn't know, you've got the Lighthouse and the Batman Steelbook. So that concludes those.
You know, today is Vince's birthday also.
Prince and Purple Rain soundtrack. Stupendous. When Doves Cry.
Yeah, that's a cool one. what y'all think about the Batman Forever soundtrack is great too.
Batman Forever. Which one had Seal on it? Kiss from
Batman
a Rose.
Forever. Yeah, and it
Okay.
had that U2 song, "Kiss Me, Please Me." That was a good one.
Yes. So 4K Lowdown, you won a couple things, and Stay Waiting was the Mallrats winner. So I am going out of town first thing in the morning at like 5 in the morning, and I'm going to be out of town for 3 days. So when I get back from vacation on Wednesday night, Thursday, I'll have these boxed up and in the mail. So between now and Thursday, I will get a hold of U4K Lowdown and Stay Waiting and get your addresses so I can get them boxed up. But they will not go out until Thursday, just so you know. Springsteen seen a little out of place in Guardians 3. Yes, he did. Man, Born in the USA, I used to rock that cassette all the time.
I did like Dog Days at the end.
Laren, I know you wanted that. I'm sorry. I love Prince and the Batman soundtrack, except for the Bat Dance. Yeah, the Bat Dance. Yeah. Bat Dance. Dave won again. Yes, Dave won 2 things.
We got to get Ryan some better speakers. I feel sometimes he don't hear us.
Yeah. Well, I've got my earpiece in. What were you saying?
Oh, that's what it is. Because I said the Bat Dance and you didn't say anything, man.
I thought you said, okay. I'm sorry.
No, it's all right. I'm not mad at you. I don't need you yelling at me. But, just saying.
All right. So there's no more questions. Anybody in the chat have any questions for me or for the panel that are up here? I appreciate you guys coming up here. I really do.
Yeah, man,
I thank everybody for being here as well.
Yeah, I got to do 300 and 500.
Oh, shit.
And that's what I was going to say earlier.
All over that.
Off. I was going to say you didn't thank me, not about listening to me, but about being your inspiration. I inspire you.
You are my inspiration. You know what else is my inspiration?
Ooh, maybe I want to import some stuff now. Like, ooh, import is the joint.
Cocaine.
Yo, I didn't catch that episode. What the hell?
So that was Mega Mike's Christmas. We were talking about, man, what were we talking about that? I forget what the thing was on. That's Tony literally from Basement Blues thought I was a cocaine dealer after that because I kept joking about cocaine. No, like cocaine's just a funny thing to me. I don't know if I can find the meme.
Thoughts on Cocaine Bear?
I have not watched Cocaine Bears.
I've seen it. It's kind of
I'm probably not going to find this meme. I might have to upload it and bring it up. So there's this. Oh, nope. Am I going to? Oh, yes. Okay, so I should be able to share this. So this, I've seen this meme like I don't know how many years ago, like, and I keep it on my phone. It's like one of the funniest memes I've ever seen. So it's lions, tigers, and cocaine. So it's like, you got this big cocaine bear in the snow, but I've always loved that meme. So cocaine is just funny to me. So I always like interject it when I can. It's great. I am not on drugs. I have a CDL. I cannot lose my CDL.
What the hell happened? Cocaine is funny to you. I seriously need to sit you down and talk to you.
Cocaine. It's just funny to say. Cocaine. Scarface got me, man. Laren, you're welcome. I know, Laren, you were a winner of one of my giveaways at one point. Didn't know what I sent you.
Where's my giveaway? I'm just joking.
I gave away digital codes. Did you not get a digital code?
I didn't get a digital code. Yo, this is the handout hour. Look at it. I ain't get none.
Okay, yeah. And Caveman's got a point. Dave actually won the backup for the first one, too. So you got to admit, for the last week, I have been putting out there that people need to enter. I had 7 people enter for Mallrats, 8 people enter for Batman, and only 9 enter for the Lighthouse. So
that's our fault for
free stuff. Yes.
Nah, yo, Ryan trying to be nice because it's his party and shit, but he really want to say, "Oh, that's on y'all." Like, fuck it.
No, I mean, honestly, Yeah, the steelbook is cool. It's Batman. I mean, how many iterations of the Batman steelbook do we have? We've got a bunch of them.
Nah,
So it's
I
probably a
love
movie.
the back. That is so great. I love that back part.
But really, I
I
mean, the
don't know, man.
Lighthouse 4K. You got to think. A lot of people, Lighthouse is not like a movie for everybody either. But yeah, the back of this is awesome.
He's
But,
got to show it to Cal one last time before he ships it off.
Yes. Thank you, Miss K, man. I appreciate it. Whatever you say, right? Yeah. No, but yeah, the meme got me into cocaine. Cocaine's just fun to say. Like, but you got to think how many movies where like cocaine is like a subject in it, and it's just how they stay is like cocaine.
We gotta get the hell off this stream. He's gonna get us all indicted.
Nah.
I know we all getting booed off YouTube.
But yeah, that's where it started from, as a meme. But I am not a drug dealer. I do not do drugs. I think I smoked
He
weed
blamed
once
the
in my
shorts.
life.
He blamed shorts. It was the cocaine.
I better get cocaine.
Also, we'll plug this again. I am in this. Actually, I'm the only one up here that's in this besides you, right, Roger?
Jared is in it, but he's in the special features.
Okay. Jared. Okay, I think you said Garrett there for a second. I'm like, we don't have a Garrett up here.
Jared.
Oh.
Oh, Kal-El just dropped out. His phone probably died. He probably just realized that he's on 0%. So
No, that was
again,
Taco Wi-Fi.
He's raging.
Collection question, all one word, .com. 12:01 tonight. This goes on sale. You said it's $12.99 plus shipping, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. And again, you got people all, man, look at this. Hell, you came back, didn't you? So you can't quit me, can you? But how many people actually ended up making it into this? How many different videos did you have?
Somewhere in the 60 to like 80-ish range.
Okay.
I believe.
How long is it?
The hour and 35 minutes.
Okay. So it's not like the movie Hoarders one that was like 3.5 hours long of the exact same 5 questions asked over and over.
And
yeah,
also repeating the same answer.
Yes.
So the main thing I was going for was more of a one-on-one, like actual look into people's collections. But I didn't want to ask the same question over and over again because, of course, we get a lot of the same answers.
Right.
So everybody has
Ryan was super uncomfortable in that video. I saw it.
Yeah, Cal has seen the documentary. He was working behind the scenes on it.
I was. I'm in it. You know.
Well, yeah, no, we wanted to ask some questions that wouldn't bore people, but we also wanted it to be a pretty like one-on-one. People are gonna meet new people through it. I'm sure you'll find somebody on there who you don't know, so you'll be able to connect with the new people. And yeah.
Who is the guy opposite of you, next to Jake?
That is Flix Talk.
Okay, so I do not know him. So there's at least one person. So
there you go.
That'll be a new checkout.
So
that's the other thing too. You know, hopefully people buy this. You know, support the community, support physical media, and all that. But it'll also help you get a little bit better look into the people that you do watch on YouTube and see on Instagram. But it also gets you to meet new people and check new people out and channels and all that. So
I appreciate it.
Kal-El's
do you want my autograph?
Nah, that was just a lie detector. You lied. Now, let me say, for the community, shout out to the community, all the great people that make the community go round and round and round, you know. But support yourself too. When you think about this documentary, guys, like it's not just supporting Roger, you're supporting yourselves, because remember, like a good chunk of the community is in it, and you might be in it. So, you know, I think that's the great part about it. It's like we're all pulling together in a way. So I think that's a nice way to look at it.
All right, Laren's got a question. Hard question. The Criterion blind buy you enjoyed the most?
I don't have any Criterions.
I got a lot. I just bought. All the videos haven't came out yet, but total I bought 38 titles from the Criterion. So,
oh man.
Well, okay. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I didn't buy all 38 because they were running the double and triple bucks on that new program they started, and I got like 9 or 11 free. I think I got 9 titles free total after purchasing everything.
Through Barnes and Noble?
Yes, they started. You don't have to be a member. It was a rewards thing they started, and when you signed up, you got like double or triple stamps. So every $10 you spent, you got a $5 certificate or something like that. It was something ridiculous.
Oh
So
shit!
you're buying Criterions at $20 a pop. You were getting like 1 or 2 certificates per purchase, and it added up quick. Like before I knew it, I got. I'm pretty. It was like 9. I'm almost certain 9 free titles. It was insane. But probably one of my favorite Criterion blind buys would probably be the Ice Storm by Ang Lee. I already like Ang Lee, but I didn't know he did like a family drama, and it's got like Elijah Wood, Christina Ricci, Sigourney Weaver in it, and it's this family dynamic during Thanksgiving time, and it's about like kids discovering sex basically, and then the parents are like swingers, so it's like really neat. But
okay.
there's no actual sex.
I hope there's no actual kids either. Jesus Christ, what are you guys doing up here? What's happening up here?
I mean,
I got to choose my strings wisely.
I didn't blind buy it, but I will say last night I watched The Kid on the Criterion channel. That movie was so good. It's highly recommended, man.
That is a what's his name? Charlie Chaplin movie, right?
Yep.
So the video hasn't came out yet, spoilers, but I did pick up my first Charlie Chaplin video or movie during this sale, because that's one thing that my collection lacks is black and white American movies. Like I own a bunch of foreign black and white movies, but that's one thing I did concentrate also on this sale. Yeah, I know it's racist. Sorry.
I'm so racist.
That was one thing I did try to concentrate, was picking up stuff I don't think I would normally buy. And I bought The Great Dictator because Ben Buster recommended. I know it's like his favorite Charlie Chaplin, and a couple other people recommended it as a starting point. I know it's not his silent film; it's his first talkie, but I just it looks really good, so I can't wait to watch it.
Yeah, I take interest to that one after seeing the one last night. I just love. The way they made movies back in the day to me is just so fascinating, and ever since, I don't know if you guys have seen Babylon.
No.
Okay.
Oh, is that the new Brad Pitt and all that? It's got the big cast on it. Yeah, no, I have not seen it yet.
Yeah, that's highly recommended as well. That takes place during the 30s when they were making movies like that, and so that kind of got me interested. But after seeing my first one last night, it's definitely intrigued me to look into more older movies. So we'll see. I got the Criterion channel for a couple more days. Might have to do something.
I'm gonna have, look, I'm proud of Roger. He's expanding. Look, he's getting into Criterion. He's not talking about Sausage Party no more. He's really grown. But Ryan, on the other hand, hasn't grown. Like, he's still hating on horror. You know what I mean? So we got to get you out, man. We got to get you on some horrors a little bit. I
did laugh. Have you announced what the what's coming up yet?
You know, I ain't.
Or do you want me
that?
Okay.
It's your show.
I was doing research about something for Cal-El, and I ran across a list that you were on, Roger.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh no!
Yeah, where you put Jackass 1.5, Jackass 2, 2.5, and all that. The thing that he did last year with the movie things, and I just started laughing. I was like, because I remember you giving them, and you were like, if I knew this was a serious thing, I would have came up with a better list.
Which was a lie. He's the only person I had to explain it 10 times. Hey guys, if I'm lying, those videos are up. I had to tell him it 10 times, and he still chose to put Jackass. Like, those are the only movies that's not credible in the whole list.
We're not gonna bring that back up, all right?
But it shows how far
guys today.
But after you recommended, I watched it. All of them.
I love that. Like the first 7 were all jackasses. It was great. What's in a name? Congrats on 500 plus here's to 1,000. Thank you very much. I'll catch on what I missed on replay. Wi-Fi has been down. This is why I do physical media and don't stream my movies. That's another good reason.
Maybe that's a segue. Should I just do it real quick, Ryan?
If you want to plug it, that's fine. Because I'm going to be ending the stream here in a minute anyway. So
he was going to end it without letting me plug it. Okay.
No, you can plug it.
Ryan, man.
There you go. The floor is yours.
We got to get better with our dynamic duo thing we got going on here. It just don't flow sometimes. But, all right. Let me go. Okay. Recommend 10, guys. I don't know if you know what that is. I'm not going to make a big speech here, but it was something that I came along with and did. I had extremely a lot of fun with it, and I wanted to bring it back. People kept asking me to bring it back. Now that I have the time to do it, I would love if you guys come on over. I still have videos up and a little bit older pics, not too far down. Just scroll a little bit and you'll see. You can recap what's going on, but we're going to be starting qualifying rounds for Recommend 10.
I'll volunteer a tribute.
We're going to do the first one right after this, directly after this stream. It's only going to be 10 minutes. Ryan's going to come give us his 10 movies. He's the first one up. And throughout the week, we're going to see sporadically, whoever's free, we're going to just see them pop up on Instagram Live, give their 10. Then we're going to recap that. We're going to do the big show, and everybody's going to, there are 10 movies versus everybody else's movies, the best list and all of that. I'll come up with a good video to promo. Caught me a little off guard. But, yep, it's coming back, and I would love for you guys to come along and join and all that good stuff. And we need votes. We want to see what's the best recommended movies. So come on.
I'll volunteer a tribute.
Okay.
I can't wait to see Jackass like 4.5 get pulled or some shit.
Yeah, I seen that list. I just started laughing. I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember when he did that. That was hilarious."
So guys, if you want to see what movies Ryan's is going to recommend, just come hit my Instagram channel. Maybe about 5 minutes after this stream, and he'll be up.
Hashtag bring back collection questions. Hashtag get Ryan to 1K and hashtag collection questions.
Yes. So I am going to end it here. I want to thank everybody for showing up tonight. Hopefully everybody got the giveaway stuff. Stay waiting, and Derek, I will get a hold of you guys after I get done doing one with Cal to get your addresses. Hopefully people got the codes there was giving away. Again, I'm going to plug it again. Collection Questions. collectionquestion.com. Midnight goes on sale, $12.99 plus shipping. Pick it up, support the community, check out some of your favorite YouTubers and all that, and may find some new YouTubers to check out. Also, the collection. Hold on. Tim, Convicted Cinephile, Huck, and Mega Mike are doing their live stream on Huck. Yeah, the Collectors Club. There we go. There's too many collection words. It's throwing me off there. They are alive right now. Check them out. But I appreciate it. Also, check Kal-El's Instagram here in a little bit. I will be on there giving my 10 choices. But again, I thank you all for all the support for the last 2 years, for all the subscribes, all the likes, all the comments. Great community. I greatly appreciate it. Jared Runner, Roger Arthur, or the 4K King, Kal-El Deli. What did you want to say? I'm trying to outro here, man.
I just said we love you, man. See. Then I tell you who yells at me. Bad guy.
I love you all. It's brotherly
and
love.
Ryan. Yes. Congrats on 5K. I mean,
why
did I say 5K?
500.
I mean 500.
He ain't gonna know it's when he gets to 5K. I know.
Yes, when I get to 5K, yeah, I'll be superstar. Then
yeah,
I'll be like
sometime
Ken.
in the future you get 5K.
I'll be mid-level Ryan. But again, no, seriously, thank you all. I appreciate it from everybody. Like I end all my videos, it's been Ryan from Movies with Ryan. Until I see you all again, have a fantastic night.
Peace.
Gone.